Oh, hey, glad that you guys could make it. Today we're going to be doing a build video, but it's going to be revolving around guitars today. Now, this is my first guitar that I purchased with my own money, sort of. Let me tell you about it. So this is a Jackson Dinky with a reverse headstock, and I dreamed of having a reverse headstock guitar for the longest time. I think when I was 12 years old, I went and I put a down payment of $100 that I had saved from my birthday and from other stuff down on this guitar, which at that time costed, I think, about 600-ish, maybe 650, 700-ish, right? And every week I would go back to Sam Ash Music Store when Sam Ash still existed. Oh God, I'm aging myself. And I would put down as much money as I possibly could on this. So every now and then I'd go down there, 20 bucks, 30 bucks. I paid it all the way up to $400 and I had 200 bucks left on it. So one day I asked my brother, I said, Greg, I've been saving for so long. Can you please take me down to Sam Ash so I could put this $20 on this guitar? So we drive down there, and he had just come home from Iraq and had a good job. He was getting in with the police department. So he was, doing pretty well financially. And I remember we get there and I'm like, oh, cool, 20 bucks here, put that on my layaway guitar. And the guys there are like, all right, good to see you again. And my brother said, how much do you have left? And I said, $180. And if I play my cards right and save up, I could probably have it by Christmas. And he said, forget about it. Just, I'll pay the rest of it. Let's go home with it. And my brother helped me get this guitar that day. Now, this has always had a lot of sentimental value to me. I love this guitar. However, I have broken it. Now, right here at the headstock, as you may notice, there's a screw going through it. And that is because one time in high school when I was jamming my buddies, I went to their house to play guitar, ceiling fan above me, I took it off like this, boom, knocked the headstock right off. They said, the guitar tech said it was gonna cost like 200, 300 bucks to repair that. And I was like, yeah, let's not do that. So my dad wood glued it, put a screw through it, and it's good to go. So years go by, I keep playing it, and lo and behold, I go to pick it up one day and use my whammy bar, and I noticed the strings are just sitting higher like this, right? So what do? We take it back to the guitar tech, and he tells me that this lug nut right here, the wood underneath it has rotted out. To fix it would cost about $400, which to a 17, 18-year-old kid is just a massive amount of money. And I knew I'm not going to be able to pay for that, right? So I just put it away and said, I'll wood putty it myself one day and fix it up myself. I'm not going to go to this guitar tech anymore. But as I've tried to repair this guitar over the years, I've learned that it's not going to play again. It's not going to happen. And that's very sad to me. So I decided what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take the guitar, everything about it, right? And we're just going to replace the body, because that's the part that needs to get replaced, is just the body. Everything else is good on this, right? Now, I looked on eBay and I found a lot of Jackson Dinky bodies, but then I saw this, and this is something else that's very sentimental and special to me. This is a Jackson King V JS2 guitar body, and I've always wanted a Jackson King V. My real dream guitar as a little boy was a Jackson Rhodes with the reverse headstock, and Randy Rhodes was a huge influence on me. So the Jackson Rhodes was going to be great. At that time, the only Jackson Rhodes that was really available in my area were like over $1,000. And I didn't want to lay away over $1,000 guitar. The other one that I wanted was the ESP LTD Alexi Leo V, which is effectively a Jackson Rhodes. And that one was also extremely expensive. So I decided never to get those. Then playing drums became where my path was going. and nobody ever needed me to be a guitar player, so I just kept investing in drums. And then I started fighting jiu-jitsu, and yeah, but now we're here, and I saw this for $130, $140 on eBay, and I said, I gotta have it. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take everything out of this guitar, the neck, the pickups, the bridge, the pots, all of it, and we're gonna put it into this guitar. And now I'm gonna have my dream guitar that I've always wanted since I was a little boy. Now, Jackson King V JS2 is not the most high-end guitar on the planet, right? But I love it. I think it's cool. And just to make it even cooler, I'm gonna have my wife do some little designs on this for me. So before I take anything apart, I'm gonna give this to her and have her put some designs on it because she's just such an incredible, talented artist, and I think that would be awesome. So let's go ahead and give this to her. Yana, here, take it. How's it coming, baby? Ooh.
You like it?
Oh, shit. Wow. Yeah, that's amazing. What?
I drew a moon
A moon
and a star
and a star.
and a bunch of clouds.
That's the door. What's that say? What's that say?
I forgot.
The sword of God.
The sword of God, right here.
The sword of God in Aramaic. That's pretty fucking heavy metal, if you ask me. I like that. All right, now we're gonna go and lacquer and see how it comes out. All right, so here is the final product after the coats of lacquer have gone on. I think this is just incredible. Definitely a one of one. And as far as Jackson King V's go, not the most rare guitar, but now that it has the reverse headstock and the custom artwork, I think it's safe to call this a Jackson King V JS2 custom, because I can guarantee there's none like it. So let's go ahead and put some of our components in. Now, the soldering and wiring, I don't know how to do that, so I'm gonna have to research that. And not only that, but these EMG HZ pickups are most like, oh, maybe they will fit into this guitar. But we're gonna try to see if we can get these to fit in there, and if they do, then we're gonna run with the EMGs. If they don't, we might have to pick up some new pickups, pick up some pickups, and then go ahead and figure out how we're gonna get that soldered and wired up. By the way, I have never soldered anything in my life, so this will be a fun learning experience for us. We might have to do a part 2 to this video. We'll see. All right, so our bridge is seated in there now, but as we can tell, there's a little bit of overlap right here. So I'm gonna take this over to the belt sander and sand some of that off. Ooh, look at that. I think the action would also be a little bit high, so we're gonna have to get these lower as well. But I'm gonna grind off that bridge and then make it smooth, nice and smooth. All right, so here we are. Here's my Floyd Rose. And the problem we're running into is that lip biting right here on my body. So I could either A, route out the wood, or B, grind off some of this. So we're gonna go ahead and take this, and I have already marked out the areas that need to get a little bit slimmer, and we're gonna give it some angle grinder therapy real quick. Be right back. All right, so we went ahead and ground off these edges here. And now it sits so perfect inside of it, nice and flush. That's a beautiful fit up. I'm probably gonna file off this corner a little bit more just to make it look like unedited and unaltered, but that is damn near flawless. So I think we're doing all right. Here is our progress so far. We have our pickups installed, not installed, they need to solder and everything, but we do have our neck. Our pickups are, we know now that they're going to fit, which is just so nice that I don't have to go buy the Jackson Bellcats off of online or any of the Seymour Duncan upgrades. Yeah, no, these I hope will work just fine. Another thing is this switch, the selector switch from the Dinky, will not go inside of this one. This one has one of those like little stick ones like on a Les Paul or like any Gibson models. So I'm gonna have to order some parts, maybe go down to Guitar Center, see if they have any of those. I'm gonna have to buy a soldering machine as well. But I think this is coming along quite nicely and looking super, super cool. So I can't wait to start jamming on this thing and playing it. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for part 2. So if you notice at the beginning of the video, I had my face painted, and that's because we were filming for a cover song that I'll be doing. So if you know who my face was painted like, go ahead and tell me in the comments, and shoot a guess as to who you think will, what song we're covering, by what band, and who I was painted as. And you know what? If you get it right, I'll go ahead and throw those names into a raffle, and we'll raffle off something, maybe a knife, maybe some guitar strings. I don't know. I can't afford much. These aren't sponsored videos, but we'll do something for you and the people who do get it right. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.